What's up, everybody? My name is ZachD9 here bringing another amazing video. This video is going to be me talking about my brand new purchase that I just made. I've had a couple of these before. I've had two before, and actually one before, but now this is my second one, so I guess scratch that. But anyways, this is my brand new purchase. I bought a brand new Scuf controller. This one is the PS4. It's the Scuf Vantage. I keep calling it vintage, but it's Vantage. But yeah, it's like a PS4 version that's shaped like an Xbox kind of controller. It's kind of like in between of like an Xbox controller and a PlayStation controller of how it feels, you know, how it's shaped, I guess you want to say. But then the thumbsticks are the Xbox version, you know, like how the layout is, but then everything else is PlayStation. It is a PlayStation controller, it's not an Xbox controller. So, not saying it's a downside, because I already do have an Xbox Scuf controller, which is this bad boy right here, and I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, I really do love it. I actually never made a video about it. I really should have, but you know, whatever, it's not a big deal. That's actually my dream controller, and this one is pretty much my dream controller too, so I don't know. And also a couple different things, but I will go over here in a second. But first off, I really do love this controller. It feels really amazing in my hand. It's got like nice grips on the back right here. I didn't have to pay extra for it. To be fair, I spent a shit ton on this anyway, so I shouldn't have to, but that's besides the point. Got really good feel to it. Like, it actually just feels nice in your controller, like in your hand, versus like, you know, like the standard PlayStation controller. I'm not a huge fan of. It still feels nice, but I'm not like the biggest fan of. It's definitely better than the PS3 controller, I can tell you what. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, so I figured, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy this. Feels amazing. It's got this, I got these like triggers right here that honestly feel nice and amazing too, so that's the other thing. It's got the standard paddles on the back, which actually feel amazing because they're like kind of, I don't know if you can kind of see, but they're kind of curved, you know, towards the inside, you know, so like they actually feel like really good, like for the actual middle fingers to click, you know. And then if I wanted to like click these ones, I'm not sure how easy these middle ones are gonna be able to click, because I really haven't played. I've only played Spider-Man with it, so really haven't played that much with it. But yeah, I really do enjoy it. It's actually a really good controller. The only issue I have with it so far, and it's weird that all the other stuff controllers have this, but this one doesn't yet, which is really weird. I bought it for this specifically, but you know, whatever. It doesn't have PC support yet. And I was like, what the fuck? Every other controller has PC support, but this one doesn't, so not really sure on that one. But they said it's gonna be coming here soon, so I guess we'll kind of figure out. God, my hair looks fucking awful, but it's whatever. But yeah, it's like literally like, it's gonna have PC support. It's gonna be here soon. That's what the, you know, the Scuf customization people told me, but you know, it's whatever. Another cool thing is it is fully customizable. Also, I didn't mention that they have these little side buttons on the side, so when you're just sitting here, you can kind of like press inward, you know, without even having to press it, you know, with the part right here, so you can just kind of real quick. So it's an extra 2 buttons other than the paddle, so it really does have a bunch of options for you to fuck people up on the side. You never have to have an excuse to leave the thumbsticks ever again. But yeah, this thing is fully customizable. It came with extra triggers, it came with extra thumbsticks, it came with like the D-pad thing. It's like a circle D-pad, like, so it's like, instead of being like bam bam bam, you know, it's like a, I don't know how to describe it, but I'm not a huge fan of that one, so I kind of left that off. But you can customize it however you want. The cool thing about it is it also has like a little right here. It's like a volume control, so like when you're playing PS4, you can just kind of slide it to the left or slide it. I kind of went to the right when I did that, but slide it to the left or slide it to the right to control your volume. I think that's a really cool option, and more things should have it. It's got the little guard right here for your plugging in your controller for your USB, and I think that's really good because it just snaps right in, and you're like, ooh, and you don't have to worry about it like bending or anything, so that's really nice. Like I said, these triggers are fully customizable. You can take off the triggers, you can take literally off pretty much everything. The cool thing is too, you can take off the faceplate pretty freaking easily, like just like that, and you can customize the faceplate and these little they're called like thumbstick guards, I think they're called, so, something like that. But you can take this off very easily and buy multiple of these, so you don't have to buy a new controller. You can just literally just put it on. And the cool thing is it's magnetic. If I can fucking put that on, Jesus, it's kind of hard to put it. It's not hard to put it back on, but like just that, yeah. It literally just snaps on within like 2 seconds. If I wasn't showing you guys in a video, it'd be a lot easier. But yeah, it literally just like snaps off like that very easily. Kind of just threw it to the fucking ground, but whatever. But yeah, if I want to buy other things, I will be buying more faceplates for this because it's pretty fucking cool. Wiz, I'm doing a video. Come on. Jesus. But yeah, another cool thing is, like I said, all the thumbsticks are customizable. The D-pad is very customizable. The cool thing is, too, the rumble pads right here come out with so much easy. Like, you can just press this right here, snaps in, and pull them out like nothing. Like, there's no, like, soldering. There's no, like, you know, extra customized that you have to do. If you don't want your rumble sticks, you don't have to pay Scuf an extra $5 like all the other controllers you have to. This one, you can just pull it out, and then you're like, you know what? I kind of want those back in. Snap them right back in. So I think that's a really cool option. Like I said, everything else is very customizable about this. Everything about this controller is fully customizable. Just like that. See, easy, snap back in. If you wanted to change the, like, you know, say you got this really dirty or something like that, easy. Like I said, the grips feel really nice. A cool thing about this that I think is really amazing compared to the regular Scuf controller that I fully customize myself. As you can see, I love my favorite color is green. But for the trigger stops, that's what they're called. This one is very different than, like, as you can see, I barely even have to touch this, versus a regular Xbox 360 controller. You have to go all the way in, and it takes like an extra like second or two, which is a huge advantage in Call of Duty or any shooter game. You have to like go fully in. That's why like buttons are a lot easier, or like mouse and click, you know, it's very easy to click that in. So if you're playing mouse and keyboard, so this one's very easy. The trigger stops are really nice. And same thing with this, I have the trigger stops, you know, I don't have to worry about it. But the cool thing about this one is, I don't know if you can actually see it in there, but there's this little notch right here that you can just turn to the side and literally have like a longer trigger stop, or just not have the trigger stop at all. Turn it to the side again, and it's a full-on like that, versus, see kind of the difference? It's more of a feel kind of difference, but yeah, there's like, you can turn it however you would like, and it's just a quick trigger stop versus anything else. So that's actually a really cool customized thing you can do, because on these ones you have to have the little tool and like turn it and customize it however you want that way, which is still alright, but this is such an easy, just like nothing. So like, I don't know, like it's actually a really good controller. I'm really happy with it so far. I can't wait to start playing like Fortnite and stuff like that. I'm gonna actually record a Fortnite video here soon with it, see how it goes, because I'm gonna be playing on PlayStation now that I have it, until it has PC support. Then I'm gonna be hopping on that PC with it. So whenever that comes out, I guess that's a thing. But yeah, I really do love this controller. It feels nice. It's such a nice PS4 controller that I'm gonna be playing a lot more PS4 games with. A lot of the other thing cool, I really think is really cool about that trigger stop is some of the like driving games and stuff like that, you have to have the trigger all the way down, or else it won't go all the way like all the way full speed acceleration on your gas pedal, which I think is really weird, but I was like, whatever. So I kind of like this trigger stop, because if I'm like racing or doing anything else that requires a car, I can just quickly adjust it real quick and it will go full speed from there, and then if I just adjust it again, so I don't have to worry about it. That was the thing I noticed on like Fortnite. I was like getting all mad because some of the vehicles you can't really drive very fast because of the trigger stop that I had on my other controllers. So guess we'll find out more on that, but I think that's really cool, and I think more controllers should be having that. So this is their brand new Scuf Vantage controller. Definitely recommend checking it out if you do like PS4 controllers, and soon, like I said, it's gonna be on the PC. Then definitely buy this, because it's honestly a really good controller so far. I'll let you know here in like a month or so, maybe 2 months, of how I really do enjoy it, and like, you know, like how I got it, you know, how I experienced it, because I just got this like 2 days ago, so I'm not 100% experienced with it, but I really do like it so far. So that's my first impression of what it's all about, because I've used controllers like all my life, so you know, I've had some experience with some different controllers. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. And as always, I'm Zach D9. Have a wonderful night. Deuces!